L.C. Duncan, the man, the myth, the legend.
What is it exactly you want from me?
How much is the lives of your family worth?
I say L to the C to the don't call her to come back. Duncan.
It's good to see all of you.
Oh my God, oh my God. To family business.
To family business.
Your newfound independence from your family brings you great opportunities, Junior.
That's something that I've always wanted to have.
Now it is time to show them.
Pop, we got a problem.
They say your change gon' come.
It sounds like you're planning to go to war.
Just know that you've been warned.
Gonna put some respect on my name.
This is that calm before the storm.
Your daddy is picking off the Dixie Mafia one by one.
A man just keeps getting finer the older he gets, goddamn!
Good luck trying to catch us.
This stays between me and you.
We're still your family, man.
You can run, but you cannot hide for long.
I learned no one is ever gonna push me or my family around.
Click, click, boom. We ain't gonna never stop.
What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ back with the official trailer review of The Family Business, y'all. This is season 5, and y'all, we are going to be talking about everything that we can see inside of the trailer. Now, in this video, we are not going to be speculating, no book assist, and none of that type of stuff. We're just going to talk about what we can see based off of what happened last season and what they're showing us in this trailer. So let's go ahead and start scene by scene. From the very beginning, we are going to see LC talking to someone. That someone is he's throwing that someone money. And then we hear that someone say that, you know, how much is your family worth to you? And then we're going to see LC pull out the blicky and pow, pow, pow. Dude is gone. Now, we all know that Vegas got out of prison this last season because he needed to help find LC. And we also know that that came at a price, that there was something that was done. We don't know exactly what it was, but we do know that something had to happen in order for him to be able to get out. And based on the synopsis is telling us that there is going to be a war that's brewing. So we need to go ahead and read the synopsis real quick, y'all. This is the full episode 5 official synopsis from BET Plus. Okay, y'all, so based off of what BET Plus says, they said that this is going to be a 10-episode season premiere with 2 episodes at launch, followed by a new episode every Thursday, with the finale airing on August the 29th of 2024. The season 5 description reads that season 5 returns to a civil war between LC Duncan and clan and their biggest enemy to date, one of his own sons. Now, the series description reads, the family ties that bind the Duncans have reached the breaking point as the family faces secrets from the past that threaten everything they've built. But this time, their enemies are coming from the inside of the family, and they have no one to blame but themselves. As LC, Chippy, and the entire Duncan clan welcome their son Vegas home, they are disheartened by Junior leaving the family. As LC does whatever it takes to protect Vegas, allies become enemies who devise a plan to overtake the table. A thief in the night proves to be more than just a random robber, and he leads Rio on a turn that will change the Duncan family forever. Meanwhile, Paris's ex, Niles Monroe, reappears unexpectedly with a warning of sweet revenge, y'all. So that is the season 5 description, y'all. There is so much to talk about in that entire description, and we're about to get into it. Okay, y'all. So first and foremost, let's go back to the trailer where we see that the table is getting together. They are toasting to the family business. We all know the people at the table. You have the minister, you have Juan, you have now Consuela, who probably has taken Alejandro's place more than likely. But we also have Sebastian, you have Marco. So, those are your table because, they took Bernie out a minute ago. So now this is what we have left. But of course, the description tells us that some people at the table are going to get a little antsy and they're going to end up trying to overthrow. They want to take over. Everybody always wants to be on top. You know how that goes. So who's going to try to take over is going to be the question. Now, in the trailer, we see one person is talking to Antonio Dash, and we know that Antonio Dash is the op. So that tells me that more than likely, Brother Minister is probably going to be the one that's flipping, because why else is he even talking to Antonio Dash? Inside of the trailer, you can hear him say that you're trying to start a war. Now, that doesn't mean that he's going to be the one to turn, but I mean, he's the only one that we see talking to him. I don't think I see Sebastian or Marco turning, because Marco, at the end of the day, he has his nephew that is also a part of the Duncan family. And Consuela, she can be kind of iffy sometimes, but even Consuela, I don't see her being the one trying to overthrow the table either. I think that the only 2 people that I could see trying to do this is Juan or the minister. Now, we know that Juan and LC are old friends, but there was a time when they actually got into it. There was a time when their friendship was tested. Now, to be fair, I really don't see him doing it at all, but I don't put anything past anybody at this point. Who do y'all think it's gonna be? Okay, next up in the trailer, we are going to see like a quick snippet of Nevada. I don't know if we're going to really bring him into the storyline. They did kind of start that thing with him and Kia, I believe is her name, the one who works with Consuela. So I guess we'll see if they kind of throw any more pieces of that, because that kind of just all went out the window in season 4. But I want to say they kind of brought her in the last part of season 3 or the beginning of season 4. Anyway, regardless of that, let's move on to Orlando, because we're going to see him getting off a plane. Now, we know that Orlando and Ruby got into this situation where they're trying to have another baby because they need to save their son. Well, Ruby ended up unaliving her husband, who happens to be a Dash, who happens to be a made man. So this tells me more than likely we're going to see a point where Orlando is going to be flying to wherever his son is, because more than likely they have to keep them in hiding somewhere, because I don't think there's a world where they can be out in the open without the Italians trying to come back and get at them. Okay, y'all. So next up in the trailer, you're going to see Junior, and it looks like he's inviting Dominique and Antonio Dash into Donna's home, because this is definitely Donna's home. We all remember the infamous scene where we see Junior going to her home at the end of season 4, which is where she probably tells him some crazy story about what happened. And regardless of the fact, they're entertaining these 2. Why are they entertaining these 2? Junior knows that the Dashes and the Duncans are not really solid. They don't really see eye to eye. Is Junior really going to make a play to where he's going to side with someone else to try to bring his family down? And if he does so, all for what? What did Donna say to him that made him think that it was worth betraying his family? I mean, it has to be good, because it can't be just the fact that he's not Chippy's biological son. It has to be something else, because this is pretty extreme. So anyway, y'all, we're going to hear Junior say, well, first we're going to hear Antonio say that your newfound, separation from your family is going to bring you great opportunities. And then he's going to say, this is something that I've always wanted to have. And I'm just like, when did you always want to have this? Like, you never really wanted to be the head of the family. When did you want to be solo? Now, there was that time when he decided that because, he was starting a family, that he wanted to have more responsibilities, but it was never on the level of like, I want to be like a Vegas or Orlando and be the head. So I I just don't get it. Like, this is so outside of Junior's character that I feel like Donna is manipulating and pushing everything. We're even gonna hear Donna say, now it is time to show them. Show them what exactly, Donna? Y'all know I really can't stand Donna, and I'm really trying to just stay focused on just this trailer. But y'all know I really want to go off on Donna, but I got a whole nother video that I'll have time to do that. So we see that there's clearly a play going on here, and I feel like Donna is really pushing this play with the help of Antonio Dash. He knows how to take an opportunity. This is an opportunity to weaken the Duncan family because now you have one of them that's going rogue. So it's definitely going to get interesting from here. Okay, so next in the trailer, we are going to see a couple of quick flashes. One of them is going to be Paris, which it definitely looks like we're having a flashback moment. Now, you saw in the series description, it says that Paris's ex, Niles Monroe, is going to reappear, and it says that he is going to want sweet revenge. So what did Paris do exactly to make Niles want sweet revenge? I mean, the last time we saw these two together, they were hot and heavy, and they were really, really in love, and we know that Paris ran off to go and be with him, you know. So what happened? What went down? Why does he want revenge on Paris, y'all? I'm sure that we'll get more answers as the story progresses. Next up, we are going to see Rio. Looks like he is cocking that blicky back, like he is ready to go do something. I'm not really sure what's going on in that particular clip with Rio, but I'm sure that, you know, we'll soon find out. They don't really put too much in the description, but they do say that Rio, that a thief, that something about a thief or a robber or something like that is going to lead Rio down a path that's going to change the Duncans forever. That's pretty vague, so I guess we shall see what goes down with that. But we are going to see that it looks like some people are getting robbed, and then we're also going to see that it looks like a couple of people are in a car. Looks like they have on ski masks, so maybe this is them giving Rio a little bit of a storyline. So I'm excited to see how the television show is going to play out Rio's storyline. We're also going to see inside of the trailer that Brother Minister is going to be saying, it sounds like you're planning to go to war. He's going to be talking to Antonio Dash. We're going to overhear Vegas say, Pop, we got a problem. We're also going to see Dominique, and it looks like they're all at the table. Dominique, Junior, probably Antonio too, but we can't see him in this clip. But it looks like they're handing Donna a gun. Now, what's interesting about this, or Blicky rather, sorry. And what's interesting about this is the shirt that she has on. If you look at the shirt that she has on, and then you go into a little bit later in the trailer, you're going to see Larry. You're going to see Larry looks like he's out in the sun, look like he's living his best life, but there's going to be somebody that pulls a weapon out on him that has a very similar shirt to the one that Donna has on. Is Donna going to get revenge for the death of her husband that she really didn't care nothing about? She say she care about him, but she definitely was doing the most. Or or Sasha, because, her and Sasha were getting back closer. So do you think that this is her trying to go exact her revenge? Maybe so, because we are also going to see a scene where we do see her actually pulling the actual trigger. But in this scene, she actually has on a leather jacket. So I feel like these are going to be a couple of different scenes, but I don't know. I'm really interested to see Donna's darker side come out, because we know that she's a gold digger and all that, but we never really see her really get into pulling out weapons and, doing all these extra things. So we really see that she's starting to get a little bit darker. And I feel like she's dragging Junior into this with her, in the sense of her exacting revenge on the Duncans, because I don't care about her taking out Larry. Do what you do. He did a lot of stuff. I can't be mad at that, right? But at the end of the day, you can be mad at the fact that she's trying to take down all of the Duncans when they really didn't do anything to her. This whole thing with Junior and her and LC and Chippy, it was a collection of all of them together, and she included. She got to be willing to own her part in all of this as well. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and let's move on to the next part of the trailer, y'all. Okay, now there is going to be another part in the trailer that I missed from earlier, which is where we we are actually going to see Sage's funeral, because we're going to see Aries, we're going to see Dominique, and we're going to see Antonio Dash, and we're going to see the Duncan clan come inside of the funeral as well, which probably explains why Donna is able to turn to Dominique, because Dominique probably wants some get back too, and this is probably one of those trauma bonds. So inside of the trailer, y'all, we can hear Junior saying, put some respect on my name. We can see that Rio looks like he is definitely partying. We can also see that Paris looks like she is torn between doing something. Inside of her hand, it looks like she has a little bit of a detonator. We also see that it looks like the back of a balcony or something is blown up. Now, we all know that the look and feel of where Paris is looks like she's actually in London somewhere, because most of the scenery is like that in London, sitting out by the road at the tables and stuff, and the way that their places are made. I'm just saying that more than likely this is Paris doing whatever it is that she has to do, and maybe this is the reason why that description says that Niles is going to be wanting to exact sweet revenge. Maybe Paris felt she had to do something. So we're going to get all of that tea when the series comes out. I'm so excited to kind of see how this is all going to play out. Meanwhile, we're going to see a multiple amount of clips just kind of going through really fast. You can't really see what's going on in all of them, but we do get a clip of someone telling Vegas, like, look, your father is taking out each member of the Dixon Circle, I think he says, or Dixon Mason or something, I can't remember, but he says he's taking them out all one by one. I feel like this goes back to the description again, where it says that the past is going to come back and that LC is going to have to protect Vegas. Whatever LC did, because we all know that LC did something and Vegas did the bid for him, but whatever it is that allowed them to be able to get Vegas out, they are coming for the Duncans, and LC is making sure that he protects his family. We are seeing LC get down and dirty. We've seen LC get down before, right? But most of the time, everybody else does the work for him, but we're actually seeing him out here in these streets. We're seeing him pretending to be the limo driver. You're going to see him with the hat on. You're going to see whoever the guy is throw him his bag like he thinks he's the limo driver. And then next thing you know, we see another picture of that guy being unalived. So LC is definitely about to get busy, and I'm excited for that, because first and foremost, y'all see Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson is out here looking like a whole snack, just looking good. We even hear Chippy inside of the trailer say that her husband, just the older he gets finer and finer. I feel like that scene that we see with her and Nene is going to be her giving the backstory, because there is going to be an episode where Chippy is going to give her backstory of how the whole Donna, her, and LC triangle, and then Donna's going to give her story, and we know that these two stories are going to be totally different, so I can't wait to see that particular episode either. But let's get back to the last part of this trailer, y'all. So anyway, y'all know that Orlando is not my favorite person. I mean, I don't dislike Orlando. He just be getting on my nerves sometimes. But he is going to tell Junior, like, look, we are still family. And at the end of the day, they are still family. And like I said, I would really be interested in knowing what was actually said to make Junior go to this extreme, y'all. So once again, it was so much going on in this trailer. It's going to be so much stuff going down. We got 10 episodes, y'all. I'm so excited about it being 10 episodes, because previously they had only reported 6 on Rotten Tomatoes, but turns out that was incorrect. So the actual direct source, BET Plus, says that there is going to be 10 episodes, and the season finale, or the season finale, is going to be on August the 29th. So yeah, we're going to be working this thing out from week to week, y'all. We're going to be going live to talk about the episodes. Of course, I'm going to be dropping my videos. Of course, I'm going to be dropping book videos to go along with this as well. And for my people who only want to talk about the television show, I'll be doing my recaps over just the television show only. For my people who like to hear about the books as well, we'll be incorporating other videos and that. So we're definitely going to be getting busy talking about the family business. I just feel like we just got to do it big, because they were gone for so long, and most of you guys came to me originally originally for the family business. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys rocking with me as I talk about the family business. I appreciate that you like that I talk about the books, and I appreciate that some of you don't like the idea of talking about the books. So I want to make sure that I give everybody what they want as far as giving both sides of it, because I do understand and I do get that. So anyway, y'all, that was a trailer breakdown. Let me know what y'all thought about it. What are you most excited about seeing in the trailer? Well, guys, do not forget to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future family business talks. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.